Hey guys, I just have the most distressing announcement today. So you might remember the Rice Krispie video from a couple months ago. That was me getting my samples in for new merch. I didn't like a lot of them, but I did like this specific one, this horrifying monster you're seeing on camera here. But I got a little unmotivated about the fact that some of the other prints weren't great, so I ended up apparently just sitting on it for 2 months, because that video was 2 months ago. But since I just sat there and didn't address it for so long, instead I just deleted those designs. Haha! So I don't have to deal with the fact that those ones weren't great, because now only the one that it was in this video is still around. Which, for those of you that don't remember, was from this thing where we did a Minecraft stream for charity, and then one of the things was to recreate the Lindsay Ellis gif, and then Stephanie threw sausages at my face for a video, and then like that became like just my placeholder thing during like Among Us videos as this thing to hide the room code, because the stupid room code is on the screen all the time. So I just had this repeating gif of that moment over and over again, a choice which exactly one person hated for some reason, but whatever. And then Aiden Lydia on Twitter created fan art of that moment, and I was like, this is fucking incredible. This nightmare image is just, it needs to be around more. So I was like, hey, if I pay you, can I put this on shirts? And they were like, yeah. And then I was like, yeah. And then this happened. So it's on a shirt. So you too can have the shirt that I was wearing in the stupid Rice Krispies video. It's majestic. It's horrible. It's perfect. It's this. And on the back it has Stephanie, because that was a second piece of fan art, and I just put them together in one shirt because there was space, I guess. I don't know. I don't design shirts on a regular basis. Oh. Something to not have to explain to family and so on. It's like we're really from a different era, I guess. It was just an addictive thought. The moment I saw the picture, I'm like, I want this on a shirt. This just needs to happen. And now it is. And I have a copy of it. We'll see how often I ever actually wear it, out of fear or whatever. Anyway, wearing this as I said in the description here, is a choice. It's a brave choice. This is an act of bravery, walking around with this on you. But if you're less brave, there's a pillow, which is, it's not on your body, so it's more of a discussion piece of this funny thing in your house or whatever. And then even tamer and also cheaper, most notably, you could just get it as a sticker, and so you can pop that on your laptop or wherever the hell you like to put stickers. I don't actually use that many stickers because they're like hard to remove, and like I don't know. Stephanie uses tons of stickers; they're just everywhere. But that's never been quite my thing. But it is a way to get like a little sort of like mini art print of this thing that happened, and it just shows up in an envelope in your mail. To go along with that, you can also get the Stephanie Sausage Time design, which is also, and this is on a more versatile series of different colored shirts. We have the tank top options here. You can get it on the classic tee. You can get it on the women's classic tee. And it also has its pillow design, and you can switch out what you want the background color to be whatever your preference is, or whatever color contrast you would like. All this comes in like multiple sizes too, so you can get a huge pillow or a small pillow. She also has stickers for this design, and she has a mug, because hers actually fit with being on a mug, whereas mine didn't necessarily. There's the second sticker type, which has the background, like a little flag, essentially, which is also a customizable background color. This is just for fun. I'm just having some fun with these, just putting these dumb images out in the world, which are well drawn, but also just incredibly tragically stupid. We still got my original design, which is still around. I wanted to have some mask stuff going on with the other designs, but I just couldn't. But this was the design I originally made myself to be on a mask. And I have this. I own the copy of this, and I own this shirt. And for me, it's just neat because it's a thing I made, and I actually like looking at it. And it's my favorite kind of YouTuber merch, because it's the kind of merch where you don't have to like ever explain it. I kind of wanted to specifically not put my face on anything, and not put my branding on anything, or like a catchphrase or something like that. or anything that's weird and hard to explain on my shirts, because I don't necessarily like to wear stuff that's hard to explain and so on. It's like a fear that's been like I always remember I wore a shirt called "The Black Keys Are My Brothers," and if you don't know who the Black Keys are, or the fact that they have an album called Brothers, then it's like a confusing like political. It sounds like a political statement or something, and you could just get people like, "What the fuck is that shirt? What is that about?" And like, I've made a horrible mistake. But no, I have this design on the mask. I have the socks, and I have the shirt, and I probably have worn them all at the same time at some point. But there's like jogging pants on here. There's a fanny pack, because why not? The versatility of having a pattern and so on, is you can put it on socks and masks and so on, or a beach towel. I have no idea if anyone has ever gotten one of these. I have not, so I don't even know for sure what it looks like. I do recognize the irony of the fact that I'm like, I don't want to put my face on things. I don't want to make shirts that are hard to explain and all that. It's just that the moment I saw this image, it was just such a fucking absurdity that I just wanted the wouldn't it be funny thought won out over my common sense of how I actually wanted the branding on any kind of merch I had to go. And that's just the direct. Oh, this exists. Oh, but if you're like me, I've also got a design for you. This one that just this is dumb. This has been in my store for a very long time at this point, and I've just never mentioned it a single time. But this has been sitting around as the internet meme shirt, which it just in big bold impact font says internet meme, because that's a lot of modern tee designs. Wow, I'm so metatextual and clever. And then in really small font it says, "Oh God, don't ask me about it. I didn't think through having to explain my shirt," which is just an emotion from deep in my core. And so I made a shirt out of it. And I swear this is perfectly legible. I have a copy of this shirt in this color, actually. So this is totally legible. It's just that this is not a very high resolution preview image compared to, the size of an actual shirt and so on. And these have customizable background colors, and specifically, I made 2 listings for this one. One for light text, which has dark backgrounds. And then if you prefer having a brighter shirt, you can do the separate listing for dark text, and that has the dark text to contrast the bright shirt color. So you can have like lighter grays or bright pink and stuff like that, and not have like contrast problems with the text versus the shirt, so that it's all legible. And that's my silly store, which has been growing. Links in the description. I gotta say, having YouTuber merch is just a really weird concept to me still. So I have it printed on Spring. Well, it used to be called Teespring, if you remember what that is. Now they rebranded Spring, which is an annoying... I don't like how everyone keeps rebranding to smaller and smaller names, and it's like less descriptive and less useful over time. I think Jamba Juice now is just Jamba. And it's like, stop this. Why are you guys like this? Why is everyone doing this? Spring is so undescriptive and unhelpful, but whatever. I do this because it's got print on demand, and it's tied to YouTube, so it has YouTube integration. And that's just kind of the scale I can deal with. More popular YouTubers can do like these big print runs, which makes the prints less expensive per shirt because they do them in bulk and then they sell them off. But if I went and like ordered like 100 shirts or something, I would just have like 90 shirts lying around because I would not likely sell them. At least so far, there's never been any indication that that's possible at my scale. But at the same time, it's just kind of like a fun project to work on sometimes, just to be like, let's have a shirt design. Then I can put it out there and I'm like, yeah, I got a shirt. This makes me feel weirdly happy for some reason. Why not? and so this is the scale I can do it as is on one of these print on demand type websites. So that's why it is where it is. It's not because it's the best option ever. It's just because that's a thing that works at the scale that I'm at. Because while 100,000 subscribers sounds like a lot, it doesn't. I don't think it really translates to that much stuff. I also don't like actively sit here and bang the drum and like try to push my products on people constantly and endlessly, or even my Patreon, the way that a lot of other YouTubers do. So it's kind of like, it's there. You either see this announcement, and maybe I'll make a reminder or have a new design like months down the line, or otherwise it's just like a thing people discover on their own every now and then, all spontaneously and so on. Spoilers, that doesn't work. People don't just browse around that much, as it turns out. Sales definitely happen when you're actually announcing stuff and pushing it, not just when it's sitting around and so on for months, as shown by the fact that if I don't talk about the store, it has zero traffic. I don't like pushing products, though, so I probably still won't, mostly. Get your nightmare fuel today. Links in the description.